in my car, but I didn't bring my
redo it here. Okay, hit the right one.
Like it's why you wrong? No, we'll just do it again.
We gotta redo it.
I have Matthew's camera on the video, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, let me try.
And we apologize about that. We just wanted to make sure you had audio going to our digital network, but we are coming to you live on KQKI 95.3 FM and of course on the KQKI Digital Video Network. And we want to thank you for joining us. While we wait on the parade to arrive, I want to thank all of our sponsors. Those include Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Mimi's Franklin Flower Shop, Bayou Bend Health System, Bayou Vista Community Center, Oshner St. Mary, Intimore Incorporated, GJ Curbside, Hargrave Funeral Home, Cajun Coast Tourism, AJ Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram and Jeep, Tesh Action Clinic, Omega Waste Management, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, Cajun Transmission, Watson's Discount Furniture Warehouse, Bonnie's Bouquets and Bakery, Awapo Litterbox Rentals. And of course, we want to thank as well Conrad Shipyard, the City of Franklin, Central Boat Rentals, Hallamore Shipyard, Carla Pellerin, candidate for St. Mary Parish School Board, District 7, Cajun Coast Gun Show coming to the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium Saturday, March 8th and Sunday, March 9th, and the town of Berwick. And as we bring you live coverage here tonight of the Krewe of Hera Parade. And again, we want to thank Hargrave Funeral Home for having us here tonight in their parking lot, as well as the delicious food from Special Times Catering. Miss Deborah Lodrig, Mr. Bruce Lodrig, Danette, and Mrs. Tangs, they've taken good care of us tonight. We're not going hungry, I can tell you that. And as a matter of fact, I'm bringing some home to my family. There's that much. And those shrimp deviled eggs, folks, if you need catering services, I promise you all you need is Special Times Catering. Give them a call and they'll make sure to take good care of you.
This would be the perfect time to fly a kite.
Right. And seems to be a little delay. Again, we want to thank AJ Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and St. Mary Golf and Country Club for sponsoring the our KQKI Parade Tracker, which is being driven by Belinda Mack and her navigator, Cammie. And we've got some delicious food waiting for you, ladies, as soon as you get to us. Betty's going to take good care of you. He's going to load you up real quick. As long as you can eat and drive, Belinda, I think you can manage that. Wait till you see that food. You won't be able to let it go. You can join us live again tomorrow morning, beginning at 10 a.m. The City of Franklin's parade has been moved to 10 o'clock due to inclement weather that is forecast tomorrow afternoon. And again, the KQKI Parade Tracker will lead the parade. And you can join us for live coverage tomorrow.
Daddy can pick up the bands if need be. What do you have coming through?
Nothing, it's just some little crowd noise in the background.
Okay. Next year we might want to move right here.
And just waiting. They've got to take a couple of.
Don't have to run.
They've got a couple of turns to make, and before they can really get to us, they're of course making the turn off of Marguerite Street onto 70, then onto Clotilde, and then to Victor 2. So it takes a few minutes for especially these bigger units of floats to make that turn. So the parade is stalled just past Clotilde Street right now, as it just made its way onto Victor 2 Boulevard, but it's getting close to us. We're just waiting at this time, but it's coming. And also tomorrow we're going to have a double header in Franklin. We're going to head on over to Franklin High School tomorrow night as the Franklin High School Hornets take on the Ringgold Redskins in the second round of the playoffs. Of course, the Franklin Hornets are ranked number 2 right now in Division 4 non-select, and they're going to take on Ringgold. If they take care of business tomorrow night, then they will punch their ticket to go to round 3 Friday night. And so you can join us for live coverage of that game tomorrow night, live from Franklin. The KQKI sports crew keeping us very busy this week, but we're okay with that. Okay, I hear sirens. Hopefully that's a good sign. Usually when you hear sirens, that means the parade is rolling. And here we go. It looks like we're rolling again, folks. I want to thank all the KQKI, the crew of KQKI, for working together to make this happen again this year. Yes, Shelby, there will be a parade. As of the last we heard, there will be a Krewe of Hephaestus parade tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The last I heard this afternoon, it had not changed times. We will check in later tonight or tomorrow morning. We will make sure we put that out to you. But yes, there, as of now, the Krewe of Hephaestus parade in Morgan City will be held at 2 o'clock. Nothing has changed there yet. So I want to thank everybody. High Hope, good to hear from you. Good to see you watching tonight. And I understand you're The parade did start at 7, folks. It just started on the other side of town. It's just making its way to us on the other side of town. We are towards the end of the parade route. It started downtown under the Highway 182 bridge at 2nd and Greenwood Streets. It started at 7 o'clock, but they are now an hour and a half in, making their way up Victor II Boulevard right now. And right now, the police unit making their way towards us, leading out the parade to make sure everybody knows to clear the streets, because here comes the Krewe of Hera parade. I believe this is their 4th parade year, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't cover the first year, but we have covered the last. This is our 3rd year, so this is their 4th year. So it's a fairly new women's crew, the Krewe of Hera. Some ladies that really love to have fun, some beautiful floats, very unique units here in this parade as usual. And we're going to start off with the junior ROTC. I said the junior ROTC earlier. I do apologize. It is the ROTC of Morgan City High School. Folks, we can tell you that the only information we got about parades changing now is the Franklin parade. That is at 10 o'clock. That's the only parade, the schedule change that we know of. As we know now, the Krewe of Hephaestus is at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We have not heard anything different on the Krewe of Hephaestus. Here comes the ROTC of Morgan City under the direction of Colonel Corey Williams. Great guy, Colonel Corey Williams, leading ROTC of Morgan City High School. Thank you very much, Colonel Williams, for your service to our nation and the training that you are giving to these young men and women at Morgan City High School. And then coming up next, we've got the KQKI parade tracker being driven by Miss Belinda Mack. I see you over there, Belinda and Cammie. Cammie's enjoying this stuff, and they're getting some food right now, courtesy of Robbie Betty Bowers, the Special Times Catering, and Mrs. Tang's. Enjoy it, ladies. Thank you for driving the KQKI parade tracker this year. Look at Cammie over there. She got her and Belinda. They got their food now. They're ready to go. And they'll be driving the tracker again tomorrow in Franklin. Of course, courtesy of A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and St. Mary Golf and Country Club. We cannot thank them enough. All right, Betty, go see Serena. Tell her I said hello. That is the returning queen from last year in the Grand Marshal, Miss Serena Garrett.
Brady said happy Mardi Gras.
Ah, Brady, love you.
Love you too, Serena. Tell her I'm over here on the other side. Hey, how you doing, Serena? Good to see you. Enjoy your ride. Sweet lady. Bye, love you. Have a good ride. That's a sweet lady. She is with the Kiwanis Club of East St. Mary. And look at here, we've got the Honey Island Clydesdales. Oh, thank you. She sent me some cool beads. Matthew, would you, one of us can get those down there. We'll get a second. The Clydesdale horses of Honey Island. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And all lit up and everything. This is beautiful right here. And I understand the guy, I don't know if you call it this, driving it, whatever. But anyway, the guy with the Clydesdales, he is a country singer from what I understand.
I know he got good balance standing up on that thing.
I bet he does. Take it, Betty.
That's part of my favorite part of the parade is the Clydesdales. I can't lie to you. Here comes the first float, and they're throwing.
All right, this is going to be the captain, Catherine Broussard, representing Old Faithful. This is the captain, Catherine Broussard. And coming up next, we've got Hera's 2025 Queen and King. Queen, Stacy Landry, representing the Grand Prismatic Spring, and King Tillman Simmons, representing Mammoth Hot Springs. Congratulations to them. Betty, you might be able to get a word from them real quick. They've got some beautiful floats out here. No chance of getting a word from the king?
Nah, too fast.
Yeah, he went fast.
They going pretty quick.
Yes, they are. They are moving fast tonight. We're an hour and 32 minutes in, and they're moving quick. All right, let's see. Coming up next, we've got Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That was Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
The Fighting Tigers of Morgan City Band.
Yes, band director Michael Swiber. Just hold your mic out, Betty. The two of them are not working. All right, we're going to get to hear the Morgan City Fighting Tiger Band here. Band director Michael Swiber. Let us hear it, Betty. Hold your mic out. There we go. Again, the Morgan City High School Fighting Tiger Band under the direction of Michael Swiber. Morgan City High School being well represented here thus far tonight at the Krewe of Hera parade, as it began with the ROTC, and then now, of course, at Morgan City High School.
Float, Brady.
What's that?
Here comes your peacock float.
There you go. Of course, the Morgan City High School being well represented tonight, as they began with the ROTC of Morgan City High, and now the band following them up. Here comes the peacock float. My mother is a huge peacock fan, and I was in downtown Morgan City earlier. I was there twice today. Got a close-up picture for her. Betty, can you grab a picture for me of that all lit up, a close-up? Hey, Betty, can you take Yeah, can you take a good close-up picture for me? Good widescreen and send it to me. There we go, I got one. Betty's actually on the street. I'm over here at Hargrave Funeral Home. Again, we do want to thank Miss Candace Dinger and all the great people here at Hargrave Funeral Home for having us. All right, coming up next, we've got, let's see who else we have. We were supposed to have the Louisiana Ghostbusters, but I don't see them. They must not have made it. Coming up next, we got the Cajun Divas dance troupe, the Cajun Divas.
You want me to get out there and break it down, Brady?
You do it. And we might be taking you right down the street to Oshner. Again, join us tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. The City of Franklin Mardi Gras Parade has been moved up to 10 o'clock due to the forecast of inclement weather tomorrow afternoon. That is the only parade that we know of that has been changed. As far as we know, Krewe of Hephaestus is still at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Krewe of Hephaestus rolling through the streets of Morgan City. It's going to begin at 6th and Sycamore Street and will make its way up to the Morgan City Auditorium. So as of now, we do not have any changes for the Krewe of Hephaestus. That is set to roll at 2 o'clock. City of Franklin Mardi Gras Parade set to roll at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right, let's see who we have here. And by the way, the Cajun Divas, that's a new dance group based out of Morgan City under the direction of Krista Sheremy. Coming up next, the LSU baseball float. Of course, sitting at number 1 right now. Right, Betty? What a better time to celebrate the Fighting Tigers, right? Right, Betty? Hey, Betty.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Are you breaking up?
Okay. I see what's going on here. How's that, Betty? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
All right, there you go.
That's more better.
That's more better. All right. I see what happened there. Anyway, that's like I was saying, what better time to celebrate than right now with LSU Tigers? Aren't they sitting at number 1 in the country in baseball?
I know they're in the top 5 for sure.
They are number 1. Saw something earlier. They are number 1. Coming up next, the HL Bourgeois Band. Betty, if you can let us hear the HL Bourgeois Band.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras.
There you go. All right. Man, I love a good drum line. And boy, this one's sounding good already. That's a big band right there. Again, that's the HL Bourgeois Band in Gray, Louisiana with band director Tyler Wiggins. And coming up next, we've got, let's see, that's their police escort, keeping them safe. Coming up next, thank you guys, appreciate it. Appreciate you ducking. We've got Princess Cinderella.
Who don't like Disney, huh, Brady?
Exactly, right? Classic Disney. Especially classic Disney. All right, coming up next, we've got the Rainbow Float. Riding on this float is Hera's 2025 maid, Kayla Falgu, representing the Everglades. Florence, no.
Yeah.
Krewe of Hephaestus begins at 6th and Sycamore, and we're going to confirm that. Yes, Krewe of Hephaestus parade. They traditionally line up at 6th and Sycamore Streets, all the way down 6th Street. That's where they begin. They line up there. Hephaestus does not begin under the bridge. I just confirmed that with Cajun Coast Tourism, the provider of our information, and they always line up at 6th and Sycamore. But yeah, that's where they will line up tomorrow. Begin at 2 o'clock. Again, no changes yet. If we hear anything, we'll definitely let you know. All right, we've got the DDT Slayers Dance Team out of Lafayette, Louisiana. DDT Slayers Dance Team. I want to thank our camera guys, Brian Prodich, Matthew Prodich on cameras, Robbie Betty Bauer, street reporter. I want to thank Hargrave Funeral Home for having us out here. We have a great vantage point. And Mrs. Tangs from hooking us up. Also, Special Times Catering, some delicious
food. I like
food.
the little bitty dancers. They're cute.
They are cute. They really are. And so many people having a great time. I mean, look, we've got some people along the parade routes here tonight. I'd love to know the population of Morgan City tonight. And here we go. We've got the DDT Slayers Dance Team from Lafayette.
Let me see if I can embarrass a few of the dancers.
It's on you. It's not me.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Oh, she was pretty good.
She talked. Sometimes they don't.
Oh, yeah. They like to shell up on me.
Man. Some little tykes in that one, Betty. And folks, okay, we want to clarify something. Oh, let me just say this first. This is Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, a New Orleans fairy tale. Wanted to make sure we got that in. We call Robbie Betty Bowers Betty because that has been his nickname since high school. So if you hear us call him Betty, that's just his nickname, okay? We call him Betty from high school. Robbie Betty Bowers, thanks to Miss Darlene Skelton.
Here comes Spider-Man.
Yep, it's the Spider-Man float. Riding on this float is Hera 2025 Duke Mark Griffin, representing Hawaii Big Island Volcanoes National Park. Got to see Mark earlier at AJ Doman as they were toasting the local royalty. Big event. Definitely some unique floats to us, right, Betty? It's okay, Florence. Okay, that makes sense. If they load the floats under the bridge, that makes sense. And then they line up and start at Sycamore and 6th. That's the Krewe of Hephaestus starting at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Again, join us for the City of Franklin Mardi Gras Parade. We go to Franklin because the City of Franklin actually sponsors us exclusively to be there on Mardi Gras Day. They just moved their parade to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. But yes, we broadcast the City of Franklin's Mardi Gras Parade because the City of Franklin, quite frankly, they pay us to be there. So, of course, want to thank Mayor Eugene Fulcard and also the City Council of Franklin, Tiger Verdin, and Miss Tammy Rogers, all the great people in Franklin, putting on a big parade tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So you can join us for our live coverage there. And make sure you watch for the KQKI Parade Tracker. It will be at the front of the parade. Belinda Mack and Cammie on that parade tracker, of course, provided to us by Mr. Barry Boner and St. Mary Golf and Country Club. And also presented by A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Thank you to Randy and Joey Doman. Enjoy my quick time with you guys today. And Mr. A.J., Miss Sandra, and of course Troy Landry, one of the stars of the show today, hooking me up with some delicious food. That sweet and sour alligator and whatever else, that shrimp dish Troy cooked up was good. I didn't get to ask him. It was good. Well, Hope, last year we were on the driver's side and Jennifer was on the passenger side. This year we're on the passenger side and I guess she's on the driver's side. We can't keep up with Jennifer. Tell her to check with me next year. I'll tell her where to sit or stand. Anyway, Hope looking for her sister who is on one of the floats tonight. Longtime friends of mine, knowing these young ladies since they were young girls. And you hear the sounds coming up next of Westgate High School. Band director Ron Mays, Barabin. I've got a nephew and niece, my godchild. They both graduated from Westgate High School. Great band, great athletic program. Thank you, Florence. We appreciate you watching and your support.
Cool, huh? That would be right.
We got a little lull in the parade right now, so we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors. First of all, Hargrave Funeral Home for having us out here tonight. Miss Deborah Lodrick. He's a hard-working kid. I'll give him that. He will be with us tomorrow night in Franklin. And Melanie, thank you for joining us. That is Belinda Mack's sister, watching from Lapitville. See if I can find out what's going on here. All right, Betty, and I'm going to do a little research, see if I can find out what's taking them a little long to move here.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, boy. Hey, bro, you know what the hold up is? Oh, okay, I figured that. All right, that'll work. Thank you, man.
All we can figure is maybe somebody got a flat tire.
No, they had a gap somewhere, thanks to John Schaff, Captain John Schaff with the Marion City Police Department. Just told me they're starting to move again. They had a big gap they needed to close in. I guess somewhere down the parade. Actually, I think I see the gap. But they had to let that gap close in, but he said they are starting to move now. So should start rolling any moment now. All right, there it goes. It's starting to move down. I can see it moving down Victor Boulevard. And they must have closed that gap. And here they go. I hear the Westgate High School band playing now. See, this is Morgan City, Louisiana. And again, I want to thank all of our sponsors who do it out for physical therapy and sports performance. Mimi Strength and Flower Town. Bayou Home System. Bayou Vista Community Center. Oshner St. Mary. Intermore Incorporated, GJ Curbside, Hargrave Funeral Home, AJ Coast Tourism, AJ Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler Dodge, Ram and Jeep, Tesh Action Clinic, the City of Franklin, Omega Waste Management, Tesh Action Clinic, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, Cage Transmission Specialist, Watson's Discount Furniture Warehouse, Bonnie's Bouquets and Bakery, Oahu Litter Box Rentals, Conrad Shipyard, Central Rentals, Hallamar Shipyard, Carla Pellerin, Candidate for St. Mary Parish, School Board District 7, Cajun Coast Gun Show coming to the Morgan City Auditorium this Saturday, March 8th and Sunday, March 9th. And the town of Berwick, and the parade is now starting to roll. This unit right in front of us should be moving momentarily because the book in front of it is now moving to.
Must be an extended commercial break, Brady.
Right. I've done a couple of commercial breaks.
Oh, they got the bubbles flowing. Oh, we moving.
We apologize about the collision. Not much we can do about that. That is we're at the mercy of the internet, and with so many people in the area, we are recording it. If the area becomes an issue, it will be uploaded in its full capacity. The parade is now moving again, and passing in front of us now is the Westgate High School band. That is under the direction of, let's see here, Director Ron Mays Barrett. And I want to thanks again to Hargrave Funeral Home for having us out here tonight. It's a great vantage point for us. And thank you so much to Canada. Great people tonight. We have each KQKI by Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana, and also watching live on the KQKI Digital Video Network. And this next float is from Marbles. And thank you, Hope. We appreciate it. We're just at the mercy of AT&T and Verizon, and we continue to work on our coverage as best we can, but we are definitely at their mercy. All right, let's see who's coming up next. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. Don't touch that next float.
All right.
That's the poison ivy float. You gotta be careful there, right?
I don't want that.
No, we don't want that. Fighting on this float is Harris 2025 made Peggy Falker, representing the Grand Canyon. Celebrating all the national parks, all the great places to see around the United States of America. Bouncy young ladies there. All right, and next we've got Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Ariel!
And
Green
coming.
Lantern, Brady.
Yep. The Green Lantern float. Riding on this float is Harris 2025 made Lynette Pennason, representing Hawaii Big Island Volcanoes National Park. All right, and coming up, we've got the Snowballs dance team from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's an interesting bunch here. Here we go. The Snowballs dance team from Ponchatoula. Devin, we are not able to restart it. There's nothing we can do. We are recording it. We can upload it tomorrow. Unfortunately, if we restarted it, it would take us some time to get back up, and we would actually lose time from the parade. So we are recording. We can upload it tomorrow. We're doing the very best we can. I'm actually monitoring it myself. It doesn't look that bad from where I'm watching. But it's, again, we're at the mercy of Verizon Wireless and AT&T, and we apologize for that. By the time we get back up, the parade would almost be over. It just takes some time to do that, and we apologize. coming up next, the music floats. Riding on this float is Hera's May 2025, Rachel Mallon Rock.
I see Scott Berry in the front.
Yep, representing Glacier Bay and Duke 2025, Scott Berry, representing the Everglades. Thank you, Christine. I can tell it's getting better on our end.
Scott!
I know what's wrong with the audio.
Western Maryland Pack, Brady. They got a home playoff game tomorrow in basketball, second round.
Yes, they do. Okay, yes, Rashonda, this can be watched on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. And we're going to try to clear up this audio for you. We know the issue. We are working with wireless audio. We're going to see if that can be cleared up for you. West St. Mary High School Band. Band director Haley Como. Hopefully that made the difference for you in our audio. We apologize. We're working with some different technology this year. And hopefully our audio is cleared up. We apologize. Coming up next, the Thing Marvel's float. Riding on this float is Hera's 2025 Duke Tony Freya, representing the Everglades. And now we've got the stilt walkers, folks. I love watching these. And those are so cool. Man, I can barely walk on 2 feet, much less on a 6-foot stilt, right?
That's what you, and Brian need to do next.
Right,
year.
right. Golly, look at this. This is so cool. I think they do that for miles.
Man.
Jeez.
I don't know if I can do that for 3 foot.
No, I know I can't. Balancing, and they've been doing that since downtown. Man, totally amazing. I love watching that. And this float here, riding on this float, okay, Iron Man float. This is the Iron Man float. And we got jugglers and a unicyclist. And finally, the last one is Captain America float.
Captain America.
Yep. And that is going to wrap up units here in the parade. This is the very last one, Captain America. And congratulations to there's Sharon Doman right up there. Recognize her. Very front. Enjoyed hanging out with them this afternoon as they had a toast to all the royalties came here at A.J. Doman Chevrolet and Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. Of course, the sponsor of the parade tracker. Thanks again to Belinda Mack and Kemi for driving the tracker. We hope you enjoy that delicious food. And again, thanks to the Morgan City Police Department, all of our law enforcement, fire, and medical personnel who are keeping us safe this Mardi Gras weekend. Again, you can join us tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for live coverage of the City of the Mardi Gras Parade. Thanks to the City of Franklin for having us. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you live coverage of Mardi Gras 2025, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Mimi's Franklin Flower Shop, Bayou Bend Health System, Bayou Vista Community Center, Oshner St. Mary, Intimore Incorporated, TJ Curbside, Hargrave Funeral Home, King Coast Tourism, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Test Action Clinic, the City of Franklin, Omega Waste Management, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, Cajun Transmission, Boston's Discount Furniture Warehouse, Botany's Bouquets and Bakery, Awapo Litterbox Rentals, Conrad Shipyard, Central Boat Rentals, Alomar Shipyard, Carla Pellerin, candidate for St. Mary Parish School Board District 7, Cajun Coast Gun Show coming to the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium this Saturday, March 8th, March 9th, and the town of Berwick. Guys, this is going to wrap it up for us. I want to thank Brian Prodage, Matthew Prodage, and Robbie Betty Bowers. You can join us again tomorrow morning, and of course we'll be back in Franklin again tomorrow night as the Franklin Hornets host the Ringgold Redskins in round 2 of the playoffs. Again, special thanks to Special Times Catering, your wife Annette, your mother-in-law and father-in-law, Mr. Bruce Lodrig, Mrs. Tangs, and Hargrave Funeral Home for having us out here, for hosting us for the Krewe of Hera Parade. And that's going to about wrap it up for us, Betty.
That was fun.
Yep. Everyone have a safe night. Everyone be safe going home. I do ask one thing. Don't drink and drive. Never drink and drive.
And I hope I don't have to watch Matthew eat 6 shrimp kebabs again.
Yeah, he went after those things. We didn't have much of a chance, right? I think I got 1. It's all right. I can get more sometime. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us here, folks, for your local Mardi Gras station, KQKI 95.3 FM. Have a great night.
Let the good times roll with your #1 station for Mardi Gras, KQKI 95.3 FM. Happy